Welcome to Shitface Sober. Jeff N here.
And I'm Kyle.
And we got Danny M, our special guest, man. He's got 13, almost 14 years sober. What's your sobriety date?
July 12th, 2009.
So you got sober when you were 20 years old, dog.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
Barely
cool.
20.
That's some gangster shit. That means your 21st birthday, you fucking, did you have a good time on your 21st birthday?
I don't remember.
But you were sober.
I was sober and I probably did some cool shit with some cool sober people.
Yeah. You were probably out there running a train, just having a good old sober time.
Man.
Right? No?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Possibly.
Sober trains. You know?
Early sobriety was interesting.
Yeah, dude, I know. Because, like, when you take away drugs and booze at a young age, there's only so many other degenerate, fun activities you can do.
I started gaining confidence again.
Yeah. And, like, so obviously, I think most addicts and alcoholics are, like, adrenaline junkies. Like, we're thrill seekers.
Yeah.
And so, like, when you take away drugs and alcohol, which is like a life and death, it's kind of like skydiving on the ground.
You need
That's how-
something else to keep that excitement in your life.
Yeah, and that's usually going to come in the form of making money, doing dumb shit, almost getting arrested sober, women, men, whatever the fuck your tickle is. You're going to need something to tickle, you know?
Yeah.
Right?
I am a walking testimony of that.
Of a tickle. You're a tickle testimony.
Yeah.
It's okay. You know, I'm a
true.
tickle testimony. Kyle's a tickle testimony. I watch these
I've done
guys.
all the wrong and right things in recovery.
Yes. I love that
I
shit.
can attest to that.
Okay,
My
so
sponsor can attest to that.
I'm going to get into your story right now. I'm going to dig a little bit. I'm going to tell the audience what's good. Okay, so fucking Danny just moved here. We met in the meetings. I have 13 years sober. He's have 13 years sober. I'm like, oh, we should meet. He's always bringing a dog to the meeting. He has a service dog, you know, that's well trained. I constantly try to get this fucking dog to come over so I can pet him. Dog doesn't listen to me.
Even though there's a do not pet patch on his side.
I never even
People
noticed
still
that.
ask while they're giving him his hand to try to, it's like, come on.
Yeah, but I always try to pet dogs. You know what I mean? That's just like, I like doing that. So
You and everyone else, yeah.
yeah, so if the dog has a do not pet patch, I don't even read it. Like my
Nope.
brain says dog petting is more important than the rules, so fucking pet the dog, dude. Don't read the patch.
It's irritating.
It's a
as
pretty
shit.
dog, too. So.
Yeah, it's
And
pretty.
he is, yeah, that's the thing. Everyone wants to love on him. Everyone's like, he's the mascot for the men's meeting. And I'm like, no, he's my service dog.
Yeah. So Danny and I met. Then I started learning about Danny. I'm like, dude, Danny went to Stanford, sober. Danny's a computer programmer, sober. Danny has a family, sober. Danny has all this cool shit, sober. And I was like, we're going to be friends because I have cool shit sober. You have cool shit sober. We're going to be friends doing cool shit sober.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so tell us
This
about
is
your
cool shit.
Yeah, so you got
Thank
sober
you for
at
inviting me.
Yeah, bro.
This is sick.
You got
We've
a
been
story
trying to
to
do
tell.
this for weeks, and we finally did it.
Yeah.
Pull the trigger.
Pulled the trigger. So you were fucking 20 years old. When were you first drink? How old were you when you had your first drink or drug?
10.
Oh, wow. What'd you do?
10 years old.
My stepdad handed me a Coors Light.
How many did you drink in that day? Just one or you had multiples?
I think only one Silver Bullet
Okay.
at 10 was probably sufficient.
It changes how you feel.
That definitely
I felt-
was.
I mean, I probably had to take like 4 or 5 pisses afterward, and then I probably took a nap. I don't know.
But like one beer is enough to change
Yeah.
how you feel because not only are you feeling like a man because you were just given permission to do some man shit, but you were also given something
Well,
that's
he
going to
used
change
the
your
opportunity
mood.
to get himself a beer. He's like, get me a beer and get yourself a beer.
And then how long before your next beer?
Next time he asked for one.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And I was always like, hey, you need a beer?
Yeah,
And
good.
that's how it was growing up. All my parents' friends drank.
Was that your stepdad you said?
Yeah.
Okay, tight. And your mom was cool with it? Like, yo, my boy Danny's sipping Coors now? Coors
No,
latte?
my mom wasn't aware that her boyfriends, after he left and everything, all just used with me.
Oh, no
She-
way.
Like, she tested me all the time, and I would pass the test.
How?
Well, I mean, the home tests are easy to pass.
Yeah,
But
so
I'm
you
not trying
dilute
to
it.
tell everyone how to.
But it's all good. I mean, everybody on
I
that's
got respect
watching
for the moms
knows
out
how
there
to do
trying
it.
to keep their kids in line.
Yeah, let's be real. Moms, if you're trying to keep your kids in lines, it shit doesn't work. My mom tried so many ways. She chased me through cities, through bushes. She tried taking my car keys away.
No matter
She
what
did
I did,
everything.
Yeah.
I'm a resourceful scumbag. I will constantly find a way
If I
to
want
change how I
something,
feel.
I'm gonna get it, or I'm gonna die trying.
My mom
Yes.
never even tried to test me. Ever.
That's good.
Yeah.
She saved her money. She would have
Yeah,
wasted. CVS charges like $30 for
They're
the home
expensive.
test. They're not
Yeah.
cheap.
All right.
So you were 10 years old, first drink. How old when you had your first drug?
14.
Oh, what'd you take?
The first drug I tried was marijuana.
A tight
Pretty standard.
gateway.
But that turned quickly into amphetamines and opiates and
So when you were 14 years old, you had tried all of the shit.
yeah, pretty quickly. I knew where to get everything already.
How?
Because all my friends dealt it.
Oh, no way. So you were in high school, you probably hung out with older kids and shit?
Yeah, I didn't kick it with the kids in school.
Oh,
I
nice.
kicked it with, because like where I lived, there were a lot of OGs, a lot of people that just got out of Donovan State Prison and were just like on the run, and just all these crazy people doing crazy. I mean, like,
How'd you pay for the drugs? You didn't? They just wanted to get high with a 14-year-old?
I mean,
That's creepy.
like I said, I robbed people.
Oh, you
if
were a
need
robber.
be.
You were a
I did
robber.
all
Okay.
kinds of weird shit.
Tight.
Whatever
I understand
needed to
that.
be done, and that's the thing. Like, my addiction was dark. It took me to dark places, and it made me do things that I would not have otherwise done.
Yeah. I mean, I think anybody that's getting
Like,
sober.
I'm cash register honest today.
Yeah. I get that.
You know what I mean?
I feel that. A lot of people,
To a
like,
fault,
before they
which
got
is
sober, you would do. I think addiction is like a computer virus, and like you as a computer programmer will understand this, where I genuinely think that there's
Preach.
something in your brain that will make moves for you 20 moves in advance where you don't even
For real,
know
though.
that you'll put yourself in a position to be lonely or broke or miserable or angry, to where you have a justification or feel like you have a justification to feed that virus what it lives off of, which is drugs and booze, mind-changing substances. And so when you're a kid, you're going to rob people to feed that fucking disease. Your disease is going to, slowly erode your morals. It's going to slowly erode your, whatever the fuck is standing in the way between you and those booze or drugs. You feel that?
Yes.
Were you-
And one of the old timers in my home group back in California always says there's your hardware, which is what you were given by God, and then there's your software, which is the training that you've been given through society and culture and your parents and whatever environment you grew up in. And changing the software, like, you only have to change everything,
Yes.
is kind of the saying that I was given coming in. And I was like, all right, well, I got nothing good going for me, so
That's one of the things when you come in,
let's
people
see what happens.
People bitch about AA. It's like a cult brainwashing. Motherfucker, if you have a problem with drugs or booze, your brain is dirty. You need your brainwashed, fam.
Yeah.
Stop being a little bitch about it. Accept that your thinker is
If you're not
fucked up.
desperate, you're not going to do the work and you're going to fail.
Yeah.
Clean
Hey,
house.
Your fucking thinker's fucked up. You need to change your fucking life. And the best way to do that, there's a fucking saying. You can't think your way into right actions. You have to act your way into right thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And so think about that shit. Chew on it like a fucking pink Starburst. I don't chew on pink Starburst. I suck them.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
I
They're
run
the
it on the
best.
roof of my mouth.
So what were you like the day you graduated high school? Were you like an everyday user, or was it just booze and marijuana, or what were you doing?
Like, I was leaving my house with enough tequila to stay drunk all day, and I would consume roughly half of that before I even got to school. And I was doing lines off my desk. I was smoking pot in the bathroom. I was leaving and getting high, doing whatever I wanted, coming back, and I wasn't doing any homework. I was just doing well on tests.
Right,
I
right.
would perform on the tests, and so I'd end up with like a C in the class. And my senior year, I had to take 2 different periods of study hall to make up all the absences that I had accumulated over the course of my
Just getting
4
faded.
years. And
every
yeah,
day.
just not giving a shit at all.
But
Didn't
you
care about
passed.
anything.
Did you ever sell weed successfully? Not like I broke off half and paid for my free smoke. Did you ever like
I
successfully?
was never really into dealing myself because all my friends, like I said, like I hung out with older heads. I had a lot of friends that were my age too, but everyone dealt already because I was the late bloomer.
Yeah.
I waited until I was like almost in high school to start using. So everyone else around me had been using a long time already.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I can
Yeah.
understand that. I just loved selling drugs. That was like such a big part of my story. It was like I love selling drugs.
I'm gonna do it the hard way. Like, if I were dealing, I mean, I would have used my own supply.
That's
and that
what I
would've been
did.
a problem, but
Yeah. But
that's
like,
the other thing. Like, I didn't have to take on that responsibility. Like, I worked full time.
where'd you work? What was your first job?
I did auto body repairs.
Oh, no way.
And I did restorations, and that was like what I did for 2 years in high school. I worked full time. I had my own truck, my own phone, my own shit. Like, always.
Nice.
I've always been very high functioning in that way.
I relate. I feel like a lot of addicts and alcoholics, like you start off like really responsible. You know how to go after what you want, and then you start turning that I want drugs. And
It's
then
when you
go
start
after that.
burning all the bridges that you get to the point where you don't have any fucking options left.
Yes.
And that's where
Right,
I got
right.
to when I was ready to get sober. It was
So
like,
you were stealing from your family.
I don't have anything. No one wants me around.
Did you steal from your family?
Yeah.
Did
Like,
you
I was
ever-
living out of a trash bag because they're like, you can't bring strange home and come home faded all the time.
Did you beat up your mom or dad ever?
No.
Oh, that's nice.
My dad was scary as shit.
Good. Same. My dad kicked my ass. You know
I
what
only
I mean?
stepped to my dad one time, and he put one finger in my chest and pushed me back down, and I was like, all right,
Yeah,
we're good here.
Done. I'm gonna let it.
We are on the same page.
So
Pops.
today, now that you're 13 years sober, you got a good relationship with your mom and dad?
I do. My dad actually passed away, but he got sober and helped bring me into recovery.
Oh wow.
He had 10 months sober when I got sober. He was dying. He had liver failure, and he got on the list and then ended up getting sober, and me and him got sober together and spent 5 years in recovery together before he relapsed and then ultimately passed from this disease. And my stepmom, his wife, who took care of him the whole time, she and I talk like every day.
Tight,
We're
dude.
super close.
That's some magic shit. If you're out there and like you're sitting there and you're miserable and you think you burned every bridge and you fucked up your life and your family, you didn't. You can turn it all around. You may think you can't. That's your fucking disease, your computer virus in your brain telling you that it ain't
People
gonna
care
fucking
about
work.
you.
But you're gonna turn it around and you're gonna start talking to these people every day. You talk to your fucking stepmom every fucking day.
And that relationship took years to even plant a seed for, allowing some fruit to come about eventually. Like, it took a long time, like making amends to her when I first got sober, and then over years and years being able to come to her and tell her the whole truth about everything, like after my dad passed away, to be able to have that, and now we're that much closer.
Okay, so I got a question for you, all right? So we're gonna sum this up. So your father, you got sober together, your stepmom took care of him while he was passing from liver disease and failure, ultimately from alcoholism.
Mm-hmm.
Now you and your stepmother talk every day. How many years? It's been like 8 years, it sounds like, 9 or 7 years since your father passed?
My dad passed away 3 years ago.
Okay, 3 years. And so now you're a stepmother. She's out there living her life, doing
Yeah.
her thing. You guys are talking every other day. But
Yeah.
this is ultimately the question. Do you think, let's say I die, my wife ends up marrying someone else, and then we all three are in heaven together. Do you think that my wife, that we're all just chilling up there like as a triage, or does she have to pick? Like, how does that go, dog?
First gets it.
First gets it.
First on scene.
Damn.
First gets it. I love that answer. Honestly, I feel like that's a good answer.
From the hip.
I feel like God would be like, yeah, dude, of course, dude.
Sorry.
Easy, it's
We
yours.
should have got
Sorry,
here
not
first.
sorry, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, dope. I wonder what the most time somebody's been married in the world is. Will you Google that,
Some
Erica?
ridiculous amount.
Will you find out what the world record for the most amount
I'm gonna
of
guess
marriages?
75 years.
No, not
76.
longest. I'm saying the most spouses
Yeah.
because like
Oh.
that, I'd say 70. I'd say like maybe Genghis Khan.
That's up there. I think somebody's had like 130.
They're just an addict to getting married. They
Yeah.
love wedding celebrations and parties
at
and
the same
cheers
time,
and
or are they divorcing people? And
divorcing people and
See,
Yeah,
that's
remarrying.
my
remarried?
question. I didn't
Yeah.
even think about the whole like multiple marriages.
Well, I
thing.
mean,
Right.
weddings are fun. If you're a chick, you're getting a ring every fucking year. You could probably pull off one a year. Let's say that you run this swag for like 50 years. You could probably have like,
Run
I'd
the
say like
math for
40,
us real
50.
quick.
Okay, how many we got there, Parker? 31. Was it
That's
a male
impressive.
or female? Female.
Oh,
She
duh.
married 31 people. That's 31 engagement rings. If she's a Brooks Brothers Rewards member, she's crushing the game. So the world record for the
Crushing
most
it.
amount of fucking legal marriages is 31. That means she's going up to heaven picking from 31 dudes, man. That's like a football team.
I mean, good for her, I guess. Maybe she gets to pick qualities from each one.
Well, what if the
You know what I mean?
31
Like,
don't
spend
wanna
time
pick
with
her?
Each one or each
Yeah, what if the
circumstance? I don't know.
31 fucking moved on, dude?
Yeah, they're like, we don't want this crazy.
Yeah, what if they married someone else and then it's like this big
Yeah, she's just up there alone.
Inception clusterfuck?
I imagine that
heaven.
she's probably like in jail.
That's
and,
probably
like,
exactly how it is
Yeah.
too.
you know how people get like married in jail and stuff? Like there's those like serial killers and like
Yeah,
women
that's
marry them.
crazy.
I never heard of a dude marrying a chick in jail for life, but I've heard of plenty of chicks marrying a dude that's in jail
That's
for
it.
life.
Yeah, that's how it goes. It's like
Quite common.
Why? Why do men not want to marry a woman in
because
jail?
they're smarter. Like-
Because
like-
if a woman has a child, oftentimes she'll marry the guy that's in prison because he's the father.
No.
thinking that
I'm
at some
saying
point.
like the guys that are
But it
serial
can't happen
killers
vice versa.
and the guys
Oh,
that are
just
serial
killers
Yeah.
strictly?
Not
Oh, then I don't
strictly, but
know.
I'm saying like they have no familial relation, but then they end up getting married to these chicks that are like
Like
sending them love
yeah,
letters. and shit.
Marilyn, like
Fans.
Marilyn Manson.
Fans.
Yeah,
They had, like, a
fans.
whole
Somebody
fan
had
club
like
and-
That's the original
Contact.
OnlyFans. Is like
Yeah.
chicks be mailing dudes in fucking jail, bro.
put money on the
That's terrible.
books.
Yeah, the OG OF. You know, I bet there's a dude out there in jail right now with a smuggled-in cell phone that's running an OF game.
100%.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure.
I wonder how much he's making a month, dude. You know, he's
Enough to buy a TV and a VCR probably.
probably $600 a month.
He's probably got all kinds of noodles in that.
That's a
that
good
stuff.
side hustle. If you're
He's
out
got a-
there and you're
he's
newly
got a
sober,
pallet of top ramen.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, but like
And
great side
Doritos.
hustle idea. If you're out there, you're newly sober and you're a dude, build a jail cell like scene in your bedroom. Your bedroom is probably just a mattress on the ground anyway, but you got to make it look like a jail
Facts.
cell, and then fucking run an OF on there, dude. Just fucking start posting it on Craigslist in weird places and shit, and
That's
see
hilarious.
what the limit is. Sky's the limit. You know,
Right.
cost you
Early
nothing.
recovery is just, there's so many opportunities. I mean, you can do literally anything. Like, I didn't have to go to school. I didn't have to do any of the things that I did. I just listened for the opportunity in my mind. Like, what am I willing to do? Where am I willing to take a step?
So you're okay. So you got sober at 20. You went to community college. You were geeking out in community college, giving it your all. And
Yeah.
then how old were you when you transferred to Stanford?
That was 2012, so
So you were like
I'm
3
not
years
doing the
sober.
math.
You were 23 years old.
thank you.
Okay, cool. So you're 23 years old. You're 3 years sober. You just got the acceptance letter from Stanford. Do you remember how it came? Was it email or was it
Okay,
a
so
letter?
I was in a computer, like, it was a statistics class, and everyone is sitting at a computer, and we're using our email to send data to ourselves and blah, blah, blah during the class. And I opened my email, and there's the letter from Stanford. And I stood up out of my chair and just kind of stared at the computer, and my professor was like, "What's up?" I'm like, "I got the letter." And she knew what I was talking about. Maybe not everyone in the class did. But I was like, should I open it or should I, like, wait? What do I do? She's like, open it right now. And I opened it and read it aloud, and it was like, I mean, obviously that changed my life forever.
Oh,
It
for
did.
sure.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely insane, and it didn't even feel real until after I graduated.
Did you have to write like an essay or some shit to
Oh,
Stanford?
dude, I had to dig up so much from my disciplinary history. I was on probation when I applied.
No
Nice.
kidding.
Yeah, I was only like, I think I was a year and a half into 5-year probation. I got
For
off
what?
early.
Robbery?
No, it was for DUI with bodily injury.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, Stanford took you.
And Stanford
And
took
Stanford
you.
took me. I wrote a letter to the judge in San Diego and was like, look, here's the deal. I've been sober this long. I've been getting good grades, presenting research, doing all these cool things, trying to get in and move forward with my life. And the judge was like, absolutely, go get your record expunged right now. And I paid the like $40 fee, waited in line for 10 minutes, filled out the form, and got a letter of acceptance from Stanford.
That's a great story, man.
So
Yeah, I
how
told
long
them, like,
after
I
your
got off probation.
expungement?
Can I get in now? And they were like, yes. Took like 2 weeks.
Nice.
It was a long
That's
wait.
an
See,
amazing story.
That's
but it
the
was really
God.
cool.
Like, people are like, oh, if you're sitting there and you're not religious, I'm not fucking
Yeah,
religious.
like there's no way you can convince me God's not real.
Yeah, I'm not religious, but I do believe that there's some higher order
Right.
that's guiding our lives to be useful to each other and for the progress of humanity or whatever the fucking purpose is. And it guided you to go from being a degenerate alcoholism drug addict into a fucking good citizen, getting into Stanford, and now you build shit.
You do the right thing,
It's so
good
fun,
things come
too.
to
I
you.
love what I do, and it's crazy. My degree isn't even in software; it's in psychology.
Did you ever think for any moment when you were a kid or like when you were first getting sober that you would ever end up in an Ivy League college?
My dream was Berkeley, and I didn't even. Stanford wasn't even on my radar. That's how good God is. God went above and beyond even my wildest dreams.
That's fucking
That's
smoke.
crazy.
Like straight up, I applied to Berkeley when I got in. I remember I was on the road to present research at Stanford at the time. While I did research while I was in community college, and I was presenting that research at Stanford. On the way up there, we're on like the 5, and anyone who's from California knows there's a lot of 5 that's just empty and boring. And I got the email from Berkeley saying you got in, and I just cried. It was like a dream come true. And then a few weeks later, I got into Stanford, and it was like too real. It was
Right.
absolutely surreal, and being there was absolutely amazing. I can't even.
Yeah, what an amazing story, man. So when you were doing this, were you working the steps, and like had you
So,
already worked them?
I had done my steps in 30 days. My sponsor is very old school AA, and when I came in, he had me read through the first few chapters, and then we sat down. We did 1, 2, and 3, and we moved on to 4. Went through that over the course of a week or two, and then we did 5, 6, 7. We sat down and we worked on 8, and 9 was crazy because that took a few months to get through. But I guess officially finished my steps within a year because that's when I took my first sponsee. But I was doing so much. I was volunteering in my church and in my recovery fellowship, and I was working and paying off all my debts and everything, and took about 13 months before I started going back to school.
That's awesome.
Damn, dude. Damn. I love that shit.
I
You
had
want to
to
know why? Because
grind,
it's
dude.
fucking real. If you're sitting
I
there
had
and
nothing.
you're
no
fucking
car, no girlfriend, no place, no
Yeah.
like money, no job. I was unemployable. I had just got kicked out of the military.
You were on probation.
I was on probation.
okay. So message
I
to
had
the
a gnarly
fucking.
scar on my head that did not look good and made people cross the street. And
You got a dome scar.
yeah, from my DUI.
You got a tattoo
I like
on
peeled
your head.
my cap.
You have a tattoo
back.
on your dome.
I do. I have my cochlear implant tattoos. My son's deaf.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's sweet. So, you know, for the audience, fucking Danny's got a son that's got hearing impaired, and he wears a cochlear implant so he can hear. And you got that tattooed on your dome,
Yep.
so your kid didn't feel weird because
We
you'd be
can
out in
be
public.
same.
I saw that shit. That's why you also have a service dog, which is dope. Did the insurance company give you a dog? Was that like a freebie?
I did all that myself.
You paid for the dog.
I did everything myself. He was
Nice.
actually my pet prior to, and I trained him myself, and he does really, really well.
He
As
does.
you know, like, I
he
take him
sits in the
everywhere. I mean,
corner.
He just does what he's supposed to do, and like he's so sweet, and everyone loves him and having him around. Like people have like threatened me, like please don't stop bringing your dog around. Like my
Right.
chiropractor is like, he's a fixture here. You can't not bring.
I
him.
was kind of excited when you were coming on today. I was like, oh, we're gonna have Blue on here, like.
Yeah, I wanted to bring him, but at the same time, I feel like it's my time to
Right.
focus. And he's a distraction for me, but that's the point. He distracts me from the anxiety that I feel.
What's the
in a lot of
dumbest thing you ever
situations.
did fucked up?
Oh,
Probably
God.
driving drunk. It sounds like.
I
Driving
mean,
drunk.
Yeah, I drove my car off on ramp, like from the 8 to the 67 in San Diego, right by the mall there. There's this crazy sweeping turn, and I hit it at 130, planning on going through the trees. But there was another car who thought I was racing him. So he passed me. I hit him, which absorbed a lot of the impact, and we both cartwheeled through the trees, didn't hit anything, landed on the other freeway. He was totally fine. And like I said, top of my head came off.
God
Oh,
damn, bro.
dude,
You were
it was
like an
crazy.
Apache fucking, victim, bro. They just skinned your scalp, dog. That's fucking
It was
nasty.
gnarly.
Okay, so yeah, that's the
why I
most
care
fucked up
now.
thing. If you're out there and you've driven drunk, you fucking gonna hurt people, hurt yourself, and that's some dumb shit.
And
you
I
don't,
did that on purpose.
You don't do that sober.
That's what's so fucked about it. Is like I wasn't just drunk and trying to race or be dumb. Like I wanted to end my life. And
Yeah.
by doing that, I almost took someone else's life without
Yeah.
even realizing it. And he actually saved my life. Turns out, because you're not supposed to do this, but I called the victim in my case because I wanted to make amends for my 9th step. He was like, dude, I'm in the program. I thought you were dead. I'm so glad you called.
Wow.
Yeah, no way. I was completely blown
Are you
away
still in
by that.
contact with him?
No, but we're like the same age, and he and I just, I don't know.
He was
Connected
he was
at the
sober
right place
when you
at the
hit
right
him.
time.
When you hit him, he was already in the
Yeah,
program.
he was in the program, and
Wow.
he fucking saved my life by just trying to race me. And
Oh, dude, I just got the chills.
I was in like
man.
a Kia, and he was in like a Lancer, so like he was gonna win. But I mean, I made sure he did not.
You were in a four banger.
Yeah, dude.
You were in a four banger.
Shut that shit down.
God damn.
Pit maneuver.
Okay, but yeah, I want to like fucking really like bring this out because like I should not be here. You should not be here.
No,
Kyle should not be
shouldn't.
here. And if you're out there right now and you like when I got sober, we all got sober, we felt hopeless. We had no options. There was no future or no hope for us. There was no light at the end of the tunnel, bad credit, no job, no skills, no money, no family or friends. Empty bottom life. We get sober, and within a fucking year, within 3 years, our boy here is in Stanford. 13 years later, we have homes, respect from our community. We have bank accounts. We have fucking skills. Like, you can do this. There is fucking hope. You are not lost enough to where we can't help you. You just need to ask for the fucking help because you can't do it alone. The same brain that created the problem cannot fix it. You're going to need help sooner or later. Might as well ask sooner. Hit us up.
That's so true.
Boom.
Absolutely.
Done. And if you have somebody in your life that's suffering, you might be too close. Even though you might be sober, you may not. You may be too close to give them the answer to where they're going to listen to it. I've seen that plenty of times where
Right.
I have 2 siblings that are sober. If I would have gone and tried to, preach to them, trying to
Right.
get them sober, they wouldn't
You
fucking
wanna,
listen.
In my experience, because I was like the sober guy back home.
Yeah.
No one thought I would get sober, and so when I did, I had friends and family coming to me all of the time with people that they wanted me to help because they were like, "You clearly know how to do it." And what I always look for was the same thing my sponsor looked for in me, and that's the gift of desperation. Like, it really is a gift because it will make you do things that are ultimately going to benefit you and your family, your future kids.
That make no sense.
Yeah.
Make your
absolutely.
bread. Why? Why should I
It
make
makes
my
no
bed?
sense for a dope fiend to do the things that we do when we get sober.
Call someone
it's-
every day.
Right.
It makes sense to maybe someone from the outside perspective. Like, of course it makes sense you would change your life, asshole. You've been stealing from me for
Yeah,
10
right.
years, 15 years, whatever. But to the addict who's in it, it feels like you're drowning and you You literally get someone to pull you up into the boat, and then you just want to keep pulling people in because you're so grateful that you're in the boat.
Right. Nobody wants to be told what to do, especially an addict. You know? And then that's like the biggest part is
I
like
didn't want to listen.
Right.
And I still haven't. My sponsor has said over and over, you're a glutton for punishment, but you're also like a star sponsee in a lot of ways because you've done so much of what I suggested in the beginning and stuck to it every day. I still do the same prayer, meditation, and devotional with the same fellowship every single day, like no matter where I live. And I've been to meetings all over the country and laid down roots here already. It's only been a couple months.
Yeah.
Like I feel a part of this community. I feel.
Oh,
very
you are
welcomed around here.
100%.
What's your
I
life
feel
like
loved
today?
around here.
Yeah, we love asking this question. What's it like to be you today?
I have a gang of kids, and they're beautiful, and they're amazing children. I'm about to have them for the entire month of July, and I'm really excited about that. I have a bunch of stuff planned for us, and I have an amazing career, absolutely amazing career. I get to work from home, and I do what I love. I write code all day. Like, I get to just nerd out, and apparently that's what I like to do. You know what I mean?
Okay, I have an
just
honest question
awesome.
for you. Okay, could you develop like a facial recognition code where somebody put like a picture of someone into like X Hamster or something, and then it would scan all of the previous videos in X Hamster to find people that look like them?
Absolutely.
We're gonna call it doppelbangers.
Doppelbangers, I love it.
Okay,
That's great.
We really want to do that.
That's
we think it'd be a
perfect.
service for the world. That's like a good side hustle. So you could write
We'll
a
talk
code
afterward,
that
yeah.
could scan all of the past videos and then find a way to like find ones that look like people. But my concern is, let's say you put a picture of someone in there,
Okay.
and it's like you're putting a picture of a chick in there, and then it pulls dudes that look like that chick.
That would be terrible.
Then you're like,
And
it's
that's-
like it might wake you
That's
up.
why
Like
this
I
is a
like
bad idea.
I like chicks that look like dudes.
Because you're going to be staring at a lot at, like, it was like when I was doing research at Stanford, I was working in a neuroscience lab, and I had to do a lot of image filtering, like by hand, sit
Yeah.
there and scroll through images, and a lot of them were unsavory and not good images. Like, we were doing a lot of positive and negative valence stuff. So
Yeah.
we were doing, this picture's really good and pleasant to look at, this one is really not, and recording different responses
Yeah,
in
what
the
does
brain.
that do
We
to
did
your-
decision neuroscience, which is basically the same pathways for addiction. Like
Did
where
you see
get
it
your
affect
dopamine
anybody
and-
in your class, like their mental state? Because that sounds like, and if you're
yeah,
not mentally,
I ran my experiments on Mechanical Turk and had people actually look at these images and go through the experiments that I built. Like, I built single page sites that would scroll through these images or do whatever in like a carousel and get people's ratings of the images and all these different things. And then ultimately we'd take that data looking at something called the sign effect, and we would actually run fMRI imaging. We had a MRI machine in our basement.
Oh wow,
That's
which was
crazy.
That's creepy.
Like a $7 million MRI machine.
I have an MRI machine
But
in
it's
my
the
basement.
Stanford psychology
That's like
department,
my
so-
Yeah.
my dating profile. What's your
Strictly
favorite
for
thing about
research,
you?
it was-
I
yeah,
have
that's
an
what I
MRI
would say
machine
in my
basement.
that's
I
what
have
I
an MRI machine in my basement.
strictly for
Yes.
research. That's what I'd say on my profile too.
Yeah.
It's strictly
That's
for research.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I want to know
Thank you
what
for that.
what excites you.
That's what I'm going to take home from
You know,
today.
all good. Okay, so you were at Stanford AI. I'm gonna ask you a real question.
Yeah.
You're a computer engineer and you're sober. Do you think AI will ever be able to assist people with their addictions, like an AI model that people message questions about or whatever? Do you think that will actually
I
improve
think
the
that
life of addicts?
it can do a lot. I mean, I've used it quite a bit since it's been out, and it's something that I've really enjoyed using because it makes my life easier. Like, as a developer, like, there's a ton of really cool stuff you could do with it.
Well, let's ask ChatGPT. Hey, I'm an alcoholic. How can I get sober? Let's ask that question. All right, ChatGPT.
I love that.
ChatGPT. Okay.
I love AI.
You
Do you have
know?
an account already? Do I
Yeah,
need to do it?
I got one open. I got OpenAI here. We're gonna ask it. We're gonna do login. Try ChatGPT. Log in. I think they're like throttling people that are
Possibly.
that are logging in now. Like they're making it exclusive, right?
They're going to start putting it behind a paywall, I'm
Yeah.
sure. And it'll just get more and more
Well, as it should.
exclusive, but they're also using that data for testing. You know what I mean? They're gaining a lot.
Well, the
Service
model's
work.
teaching itself, right?
They're helping themselves.
I don't know my login password. Do you have your password logged into OpenAI?
Okay.
I mean,
We're about to get some weird shit. in
What
my
what
my
I think
ChatGPT.
happened is that I didn't want to put my normal password into it because then I'm like AI is going to learn my password for everything, and so like sometimes you go to a site that's not safe and you don't use your traditional password that you use for everything because you're worried about it
See
like
if I can
fucking
even get into my account.
getting it all.
Here you go. What are we asking?
We're asking
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
ChatGPT, say, hey, I'm an alcoholic. What should I do to get sober? Let's find out. What is ChatGPT, a boy or a girl?
I
I think it's non-binary.
Oh God.
They, them.
Jeez.
I'm not a medical professional, but I can offer some general guidance on seeking help for alcohol addiction. It's important to consult with a healthcare professional or addiction specialist for personalized advice. However, here are some steps you can consider. Recognize and accept the problem. Acknowledging that you have a drinking problem is an important first step. Be honest with yourself about the impact alcohol is having on your life. Any comments on that? That's number one.
What's number 2?
Number 2, seek professional help. Consult.
Number 3.
Number 3, join a support group.
That's great.
All
Number
right.
4.
Number 4, develop a support system.
Okay, that's pretty much the same as 3.
Yeah.
What's 5?
Number 5, create a plan.
Okay, that's pretty much the same as
It's
1,
all
2, and
working
3.
with healthcare professionals.
Yeah. Well,
Number
look,
6, like this keeps going on. Number 6 is consider therapy. And number 7, make lifestyle changes. I'm surprised that's all the way at number 7. I think that would be
Yeah.
like the first thing.
well,
Right.
like, hey, if you're drunk, find out where you drink the most and stop going
hanging
there.
out at the bar.
Right. And number 8, take care of your physical health.
Okay, I don't.
So there's only 8.
I've never met
I
anybody.
mean, I don't dislike any of those, but I do think that list could be
better.
you know,
I think it's learning.
I could think of 12 steps that I would.
I think I might
prefer
have been
to-
the third person that's ever asked ChatGPT that.
No way. Really? You think so?
Yeah, because they're in there like asking like how do I hide the drugs that I'm doing? Probably, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like addicts are probably using Google for that.
I think that ChatGPT will be not as good at helping alcoholism and addiction because it's such a personal fucking thing. Number one, like people don't want to get as vulnerable with an AI. I mean, like I could imagine being so desperate that I'd rather tell an AI my secrets than tell a human my secrets.
Right.
But then I realized that doesn't fucking work, and then I need to go tell a human, right? So inevitably, it's always going to be a human to human interaction.
yeah, they're sending you to humans.
But like for lawyers, like I just imagine thinking, I'm like, dude, how nice would it have been if I had ChatGPT when I was going through a criminal law trial, and instead of paying some fucking lawyer $40K to get me off the fucking
Right.
hook or get me like a misdemeanor instead of a big capital F, like I fucking just pay ChatGPT to write me out some
And
fucking
represent
script
yourself.
and go represent myself. Honestly, I'd rather just say I'm not representing myself. ChatGPT is my lawyer, and this is what ChatGPT
Yeah, that's a
said.
good
I
idea.
could see that.
Right.
I had to represent myself
in like
twice.
6 months. even.
Criminal defense lawyers, you better lower your damn prices, or you fucking ChatGPT's coming for your bread. You know what I mean? Let's ask ChatGPT right now. You know, hey, I'm in trial in California right now for a DUI, and I'm representing myself. What are some good arguments I could make to convince the jury that I'm not guilty? That right
I'm in
there.
trial in
Mine
California.
cost me $7,000.
I paid 40, dude.
40.
I paid 40 fucking
Well,
K.
that's impressive.
No, it's not impressive, dude. I'm in trial in Cal.
I thought mine was
For a DUI, I am representing myself. Can you write a script for me to convince a jury that I am not guilty?
Yeah, you get putting that last part in there. is
There we
big
go. I understand that you're going through a challenging situation, but I cannot provide legal assistance or write a script for you. Representing yourself in a legal trial can be a complex, challenging,
Yeah,
and is
there's certain
generally
things
recommended.
Oh, wow.
Right? An attorney. Damn. So the law firm guild hit up OpenAI
Yeah.
and said, we will pay you not to fuck with us,
Wow.
dude. Even realtors. I bet if I said, hey, I need help selling my house, can you tell me how to sell it without a realtor? Can you teach
Oh, they're doing that.
me how to sell my house without a realtor? Okay, cool. So let's find out what this motherfucker said. Certainly. Oh, damn.
Yeah, I was gonna say
OpenAI?
they ain't no realtor coalition
But it
going
also
against AI.
it also has been shown to lie too. So
Damn. Okay,
you
well,
don't
there it
even know
is.
What it would do.
Okay, cool. Should I ask it what's better, X hamster or XNXX?
No, not on my profile.
Not on my profile.
I already got a DUI in California, which isn't true.
Okay, I'm asking it right now.
I
What's
have a
better?
DUI in California.
Oh, wow. It won't. It says this content may violate our content policy. Bitches, dog. Oh,
Not
shit.
surprised.
Okay, so now you're 34. You're coming up on 14 years sober. You just moved to a new city within the last year. Great sober adventure. You have 4 kids. You're fucking going through life trying to balance being a father, trying to balance being a career man, potentially owning your own business someday, being a friend, and being active in your recovery.
Right,
I mean,
it's a
fuck,
lot.
dude. Life is full today for
That's
you.
the thing. Like I have a full plate and I'm always full. Like I always feel like I have enough.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like getting like once you get sober, your life is hectic and chaotic and full of trash. You empty out your trash can. You when you're newly sober,
exactly.
enjoy it
Empty
because
your cup and
fill
God
it up
will
with
fill
good
it.
shit. So like if you're newly sober, enjoy this moment. Go ice blocking down hills with your friends.
Try
Go
new things, meet new people.
drink like 9
Don't
Monster
limit
energy
yourself.
drinks in a row and see what happens. Like, you know what I mean? Like those are fun memories for me. Sneaking into pools at hotels and meeting guests and like just fucking being an idiot. Sober. But then now I'm 13 years sober and I own fucking multiple businesses, trying to manage making friends and being welcoming and of service to alcoholics. And then fucking on top of that, doing fucking being a husband. And it's fucking tough, dude.
It's tough, but those are really good problems to have.
My mentor says fucking gold-plated problems, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, duh.
That's a great saying.
Gold-plated.
When I catch
call him,
myself complaining, it's like, dude, your life is so good. Like,
I
just think
know.
back.
part of me
even
just
for
wants
a
to hop on a
second.
plane. You know how often I think about just hopping on a motherfucking plane and dipping out forever?
Oh, dude, I thought about that yesterday.
I don't know how long I'd last for, but I'm sure it'd be like at least like a 2-year clip, you know? It'd be a 2-year.
I think you'd make it longer than 2 years. I think you would, because you'd definitely find some. You'd end up in some country and be like a tour guide for some country and like giving them fake ass tour somewhere and being like, "This is the beach you should be at," you know, and then
Yeah.
be charging them double or something.
I think I would last longer than 2 years. I would love to do that. It's just that life's so fucking short. I'm 34. I'm 36. Let's say I live to 75. It means I got 39 years left. Okay, fuck, dude. Like 39 years, 2 years of that, that's a clip, dude. That's 5% of your fucking remainder. You know what I mean? A little bit
Been
over.
sober almost half my life. I'm getting close to that.
Oh, you got sober. So you first drank when you were 10. You got sober at 20. So you drank and used for 10 years. And now you're 14 years sober. So you've been longer than you drank or used. I
Yeah.
relate with that.
Which is, I mean, it feels like a lifetime ago. But I could also, like I said, just think back and, I mean, I remember everything. I never blacked out, really, except for when I
Oh, wow. You never
crashed my
blacked
car.
out.
That was
Damn.
the only time I ever blacked out. I can't remember it.
Oh, every time. So, like, I'll
Like,
tell you
as
this
soon
right
as
now.
I hit, I just stopped remembering everything.
One of my biggest problems when I got sober was I went to AA to get sober because I liked the people in AA better,
Mhm.
right? I'm not ashamed to say that shit. It was cleaner.
That's how
They
I
had
came
better,
in.
they had donuts. The meetings had better snacks. So I went to AA
Yeah.
meetings. So I got sober when I was 23 years old. I'd used since I was 13. So I'd used for 10 fucking years, right?
Right.
Not crazy. But I'd only been drunk maybe 100 times. So I thought, maybe I'm not an alcoholic. But then my sponsor broke it down to me. He's like, you blacked out every time you drank.
Right.
I never left a drink half full. I emptied the son of a bitch. I'm the guy that would drink other people's drinks at
Yeah.
the table, so we all left empty because I wanted to get every drop of value out of it. So even though I've only been drunk 100 times, or you've only been drunk 20 times, if you've gotten blacked out every time you've drank, you peed yourself, you made a fool of yourself, you got a DUI, you finish every drink, you could still be an alcoholic.
Right.
Like, you don't have to fucking risk it and say, oh, I'm not.
Right.
Why? So you could go drink on the weekends? Shut up.
That's I'm the
If
same
it's
way.
something that you have to do and you can't, try not doing it. That'll tell you.
Yeah, if your brain is
That'll
consumed
scare the
with
shit
it,
out of you. You think you're confident and you're using, try stopping.
yeah. If you can stop on your own,
If you can
have a
stop-
problem.
Good on you. But if you cannot and that doesn't scare you, maybe you haven't hit bottom yet.
You probably haven't hit bottom, dude.
But
gotta
when you
go out
do,
there.
like they say a junkie only bounces when he hits the ground.
well, one day, I mean, like if you're out there and you're a dude and you wake up one day and your butt's sore and you blacked out, like you should probably get sober.
yeah.
You know,
That's the time.
Oh,
That's
man.
like a
Right.
low bottom. No
Right?
pun intended.
low bottom, top. Yeah. You know.
Gross.
All right. I mean, it just happens, dude. You got to call the shots. We got to let people know about the warning signs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, it's like if you came from a foreign country and you didn't know what the stop sign was. So like now as previous addicts and alcoholics, we know what the stop signs were,
Right.
right? These are some stop signs. If you black out regularly or you do not finish every drink at the fucking bar because you want every drop of value, that's a stop sign. You probably have a problem. If you drink even when you told yourself, I'm going to stay in tonight, you probably have a problem. You don't need to crash off a fucking off
If you're
ramp.
lying about using to
Yeah.
anyone at
Or-
any point, you probably have
Or
a
you're
problem.
buying drugs on your credit card, you probably have a
Wow.
problem.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. If you drink and you wake up 3 days
If
later
you're
or 2
constantly
days
trying
later.
to come up with cash from any source possible, then yeah, you might have a problem.
You have a fucking problem. There it is. So those are some stop signs for y'all. If you've had any of those, fucking stop. Done. Okay. Yeah, and you don't like you got sober at 20. Parker got sober at 21. I got sober at 23.
20.
He got sober at 20 also. And you got sober at 34. but-
33.
But you should how old were you when you went to your first meeting?
33.
Oh, how old were you when you went? How old were you when you went to had first consequence from drinking and using?
33.
18.
18. See,
16,
you should have got
18.
sober
Yeah.
when you were younger.
Oh, 100%. That's what my mom always said.
Why
She goes,
didn't you?
because I didn't ask for help and I didn't want it, and I didn't have anybody in front of me to show me
Admire.
that there was a better way, or there was.
Right.
At one point, I was like, "This is the only way. I'm gonna drink and use for the
I
rest
mean,
of my life."
honestly, if my dad hadn't shown me,
Right.
I probably would have never.
I didn't wanna
stumbled
hear
into AA. It was the last place I wanted
Yeah,
to
and
be.
when
I
you're
only gave it
young-
a shot because he gave it a shot, and he proved to me that it was worth doing.
When you're young, also, it's kind of fucking intimidating to go to a meeting, and I'd say 4 out of 5 meetings, it's just a bunch of old fucking crunchy people. You
Yeah.
got to find meetings with young people.
You got to find
Right.
good meetings. So the meeting I went to is called Lakeside Hotel, and you could cop a sack of dope at that meeting. It
That's
was at a
mad.
bar.
Wow.
No shit.
It was just like
Did they take white chips for drinks?
surreal, dude. Yeah, like it was one of those spots.
But I want to drill this home right now.
Like
This
it's
is like
the local biker bar, and people are trying to get sober there.
Okay,
So I started going to different meetings, and that's when I ended up finding people.
a lot of people go
Tried
to their
young
first
people's
meeting.
meetings, different meeting, ended up in PB, and met my tribe,
Yes.
found my people.
So exactly. So that's like what I like just for fucking, for clip's sake, right? A lot of young people go to meetings and you see a bunch of crusty people, your first meeting, and you're like, fuck that, that's not for me. I'll get sober when I'm old. But the reality is that there's a lot of meetings out there with just young people. I'd say 4 out of 5 meetings are just full of old crusty people that
I'd
young
say
people
find a young people's meeting or find a meeting with people from your demographic. You're going to meet people from all over the world, all different walks of life. But you want to find someone who tells your story. When your ears perk up and you hear someone telling your story, you need to go talk to that person.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So go to young people's meetings. There's young people weekend events. They're called YPAW, and they rent out hotels and water parks and theme parks. And then you got thousands of young sober people going around being dipshits,
There is so much out there in recovery that you can do at any age group.
I'm glad I got sober young.
Me
Honestly,
too.
I don't resent it.
I'm so glad I never did the bar scene because it's like I can go shoot pool without having to stress on it. Like it doesn't bother me at all.
I got a
because
fucked up
that's
story
something
for
that I
you
just-
about San
never
Diego.
did.
You want to hear a loaded San Diego story?
Of course I do.
Okay, cool. So check this out. So I was driving down to San Diego with my boys. We had 2 8-balls of blow in the center console cup holder of my Tahoe or my Yukon. And I had a Monster energy drink on the center console. And we were driving down the 5 freeway, passing that Denny's down there by past San Clemente. You know the Denny's I'm talking about off the side of the freeway. Traffic hits. I slam on the brakes. The Monster energy drink spills into the center console cup holder. The Coke was in a cellophane wrap from a Marlboro packet, right? So anyways, we
Standard.
don't think nothing of it. We get to the bars in downtown San Diego, which is a gas lamp district, good place.
Right.
So we get to
Beautiful.
the bars. We go grab the sack of Coke. We pull it out, and it's all milky and mixed with Monster energy drink, but it's still white in there. It's like a paste. It looks like toothpaste. So then I bought this laptop solely for the purpose of doing cocaine. It was like perfectly mirrored smooth. It was like no grooves, no logo. It was just perfect
Just
for
a
doing
laptop
blow.
for doing lines.
Yes, a line laptop.
it.
So I go to the valet and I say, look, I take the Coke and I smear it,
Smear.
all over the top of the laptop, and I put it on the fucking
just let it dry
dashboard,
out.
and then I put on.
See, that's
Okay, so then I put on
Yeah.
the heater, and then I put it on where it comes out to like defrost, and then I tell the valet, leave my car on, leave it parked out front. I go in the bar,
Love this
and
story.
I'm anxiously looking at my watch and my phone, like it's going to be 20 minutes. How much time is it going to take to dry out? So, anyways, I go back 20 minutes later. The shit's dried out enough.
engineering your own destruction,
Right.
dude.
So then I start chopping up all this thing, and it probably added weight to it because now it's mixed with
Oh,
caffeine
yeah.
and guanine
It's
and
cut
shit.
now.
And I blew through that fuck. We blew
So stepped on.
3 guys blew through 2 8-balls that night, right? The next day I was a real estate agent. I was only 18 at the time, and I went to I had my first open house in the morning. I was coming down so
Yeah.
fucking hard, dude.
Yeah, you were.
I was convinced I was going to kill myself. So I go to the YMCA. It's like 7 in the morning. I make it back to fucking LA. I go to the YMCA, and they have this eucalyptus steam room to go clear out my nostrils because they're all chunked up. And then I have my open house at fucking 9, 10 in the morning. So I go to set up for my open house. I set up all the signs in the neighborhood and shit. And then I go to the open house, and there's a lady there, and she's like, today's my open house today, not yours. Yours is tomorrow. And I was like, I hate myself. I hated my life. But I was so grateful because I went home and I slept all
Yeah,
day.
you did. Yeah.
How
That
did your
was-
nose feel?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Dog, that
Good.
just like
Block
it's
that
so
out.
cringy.
But now
There
I
were
don't have
many
to live
times
like
where I
that.
ended up at the point where I couldn't put anything else up my nose because it was bleeding and I couldn't just.
Were you a
couldn't
left
swim
nostril
anymore.
or right nostril?
Yeah, let me
What
see
did
your
you do?
Back and
nostrils.
forth.
Let me
dude.
see it. I can tell you which one you were. I
Both.
can tell you.
Both.
Let me
And I'd
look.
grab it
lean
and
up.
I'd keep
lean up.
going.
Lean up. Oh, your right nostril is definitely
Right
larger.
dominant?
You have more erosion in that nostril hole.
Possibly.
That's another thing. If you want to find out if somebody is a habitual user of nose candy,
Just
you can look at their
nose
nostril.
and you can tell.
Yeah, if somebody's
My
out there,
grand sponsor can put a noodle.
Ugh.
Oh man.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
The
sober
deviated
people,
septums.
you know,
Oh, yeah.
if you could put a noodle through your nose, you should get sober, dude.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, cool.
It's
So
funny
you-
we're talking about doing the meeting in the jail or doing OF, I guess.
yeah.
Because he always on Zoom puts a jail cell as his background.
Wow. He's a hardcore motherfucker.
Just because I think that's great. Yeah, he's got 25 plus years.
And he's been your sponsor the whole time?
He's my grand sponsor. Yeah, he's
Oh, okay.
always been.
Tight. And do you call your sponsor every day still?
We talk a lot. We talk weekly.
Yes,
He's
I'm in the same.
super busy. He's been doing so much. I mean, when I met him, he had 5 years, and he's just, started rehabs and running detoxes and sober livings and just doing an incredible amount.
So, like, I mean, this is another thing where it's like when you're beginning to get sober and you go to a meeting, your first fucking priority is to find a sponsor. And what a sponsor is going to do is they're going to take your phone call for free every day. They're going to listen to your whiny bitch ass bullshit, all of your fears, all of the nonsense that you're afraid of about life, and they're going to give you direction. And if you don't take that direction, you're not going to get results. But
Yeah.
if you take that direction from somebody that's already recovered, you're going to get fucking results. And maybe you'll go to Stanford. Maybe
Yes.
you'll start a business. Maybe you'll have a family. You will fucking have a good life if you take that direction and turn it
But
to action.
only if you take it, yeah.
Yeah, if you don't turn that direction into action, you're not going to get any results. So there's no use even trying. When you're ready to put some action in, you're going to get the fucking results.
When you're ready, reach out. It took me over a year in the program on a court card before I finally made a phone call. And when I did, he said, go to a young people meeting. And I was like, holy shit, all right. And I heard someone telling my story.
Yeah. Well, have you ever tried this drink called Hi-O? It's like a fucking mushroom non-alcoholic energy drink.
No.
Okay, well, we're going to get you one so we can have you try it because we want to know from an unbiased person
Right
what
on.
you think about this shit. You know what I mean? We got a
We
bunch
doing
of
it live?
samples sent over here. Yeah, we're going to do it live, man. We're going to pop that can open. It's got
My
a bunch of
drink
different
is
things.
empty, so I guess I'm down.
It's not. There's no caffeine in it, but it's supposed to give you a nice little like
Oh,
jump start.
nootropic boost.
Yeah, it's like a solar
Yep.
energy jump start versus like battery. You
I'm
know,
down.
That's
right?
That's
it's a
great
good analogy. Yeah, that's what it's about. So, do you drink a lot of caffeine every day?
Too much.
As a caffeine programmer, you definitely could.
Caffeine
okay.
programmer.
So pop that open. I think people that program probably drink more caffeine than anybody. Okay, what's your drink of choice? What's your drink of choice for caffeine?
Coffee or Red Bull.
Okay, dope. Sugar free,
Or Bang.
total zero. Bang is good, good value.
Yeah.
Okay, let me know what you think of the taste here.
Cheers me.
Right? This is Hi-O. It's a
Drink.
non-alcoholic, non-caffeine drink.
Thank you.
I want you to tell me what you think about the flavor. Tell me what you think about the, just the whole experience of it being in your mouth.
Peach
Honest-
mango. That is so good.
Is it really good?
It's really good. You're going to have to give me a case. now.
Okay. Well, I think they only sent us 4 packs, but good. So you like it. Let me know how you
4-pack.
feel like in an hour. Once I want to know once
Okay.
like it's gone through your
The
system.
solar
Yeah, after
power
this, I'm going
energy.
back to work,
I
so I'll
love
have a good reference point. I'll let you know. I've already worked 4 hours this morning, so my next 4 hours will be a good.
Did you ever take
testimony.
Adderall when you were like using?
No, but when I was in the military and I got tested a lot, I was doing a lot of like triple C's,
What's a triple C? Oh, cough syrup.
copious amounts.
Oh wow. So I heard about Robotrip and I never did that. You drink a bunch of Robitussin.
Oh,
and
that
then
made
you
me feel
Robotrip.
weird.
Yeah, I never liked it. I don't like the taste of like syrup and
Right.
shit. You know what I
I would
mean?
do the gel caps. Just take the whole bottle.
Yeah,
The
I
whole
heard if,
bottle.
I heard if you take a
Yeah.
bunch of anti-diarrheal medication, it'll fuck you up too. But that's just like
I'm sure it will
Yeah.
fuck you up.
yeah. But I've also
But
heard
not
about
in all
people
the
like
good
pooping
ways.
in a toilet and then huffing the fumes and shit and getting fucked
See,
up
that
too.
What
sounds
are you
terrible. I never
on
went
right
down
now,
that
Bro,
rabbit
I get
hole.
into these Wikipedia
God,
holes where I go in
dog.
Wikipedia and I start looking. But that's
But
just
someone
crazy.
out there needs help, and that person needs to get into a program. And ask
Yeah.
for help.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
taking
to a
diarrhea
meeting and be like,
medicine.
I'm addicted to huffing my own shit. What's up?
It's like that South Park episode with Cat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
they're in San Francisco.
That
was
Makes
insane.
sense.
But yeah, dude, it sounds like you've built you've been gifted, graced a
I've been
full
gifted
fucking life.
an amazing life.
Why?
And I've learned through recovery that the only way to keep it is to be a good steward and to give it back and to truly share it with others. Share my story.
I love that
Yes.
steward word.
That's my biggest asset is my testimony.
If you had a 1-minute pitch right now, somebody's out there struggling, and your camera's right there. But if you had 1-minute pitch, send it.
All right, if you're really truly ready and you're desperate, but only if you're truly honest with yourself and you know that you have a problem and that you cannot manage your life anymore, should you seek help. And when you do, take the suggestions given to you. Find someone who's been farther down the rabbit hole that you've gone and who's where you want to be in life. Maybe somewhere you never think you could possibly be in life, and do what they do. Just don't ask questions and do it. You're going to have to change a lot, but you're going to reap the rewards.
God,
what I would
dude,
say.
that might have been the best pitch.
That's the
I've
best
heard.
one we've heard so far. And you bring a good point where it's like you're going to have to change a lot, but if you want a lot of results,
Exactly.
you're going to have
You're
to
gonna
do
have
a
to
lot
empty
of
your cup
changes.
before it can be filled back up.
Right? So like get rid of all the old ideas, all the old logic and processing that you have and fucking take on some new shit
Need a
and
towel
do it.
now.
Like I'll give you a story, right? You ready for this? And
I need a
think
towel first.
okay, we don't have towels
you're
here.
all right.
Okay, we'll
But
just let it soak into
I-
the leather.
I don't think that I think you'll relate with this. Okay. So when I first got sober the first time where I failed, right? I would see people that were extremely successful and happy and just living the life that I never thought I could have.
Seemed impossible.
And I would, it not only it seemed impossible, but I would repel them. I didn't want them around
Yeah.
because it made me feel like shit being around those people. I
Right.
would judge myself and I'd just remind myself that I'm a failure and I'm a loser. But the second time I got sober, the one that stuck when I was 23, I saw successful people and I just wanted to be in their orbit. So I started going and being of service to these people. Oh, you need help moving something? You need help putting a TV up? You need help at your business? Okay, cool. I'll show up. I had nothing else to do. And by doing so, I got to be around winners and saw how they thought, saw what their ideas were, saw how they processed and went through life.
You're always saying fine. You're the
Right.
aggregate of the 5 people.
You're
you
the
spend most
aggregate.
time with.
Yeah. And so eventually I started hanging
Find
out with
those 5
successful
people.
people, and those successful people made me successful. And now I help others become successful, and I hang out with even
Right.
more
It
successful
might start
people.
out like when I first got into recovery, I just wanted to find people who were sober and who had stayed sober for a few years and prove to me that it was possible. And then it turned into I want to find people who've got an education, who've got a career, who've got family. I want to learn how to be sober, and I'm only going to learn that from people who've gone through what I've gone through and are doing it every day. How do I
Yes.
stay sober and build a life worth staying sober for?
My man, you know the deal right now. Build a big life worth staying sober for.
Yeah.
And whatever
It'll keep you
idea
sober.
that you have, if you're sitting there and you've never tried to get sober, write what you want your life to look like. And I guarantee you, if you stay sober for 5
Your
fucking years,
expectations will be exceeded.
you will have a better life than whatever the fuck it was you
Yeah.
wrote on that paper.
It'll be scrap.
Yeah, it's trash. I mean, honestly, I wanted a
It's
Lambo
true,
when I was
though.
5 years sober. That's all I wanted. I was like, I want a Lambo when I was 5 years sober. I could have bought a Lambo when I was 5 years sober, but I was smart enough to know, fuck that shit. That's stupid. That's just ego. I want to help people. So how can I build a life where I can help people and, be financially supported? Done.
Word.
Word, dog. I'm fucking glad you came. Okay, so tell me what some of these tattoos mean. You got any like special tattoos besides like
I
the
mean,
cochlear implant's
I've
a good
got
one? Looks-
Angels for all my kids, so I've got angels all over the place.
Is that the Harry Potter castle? What's that castle on your arm?
I'll show you this one, I guess.
The one on your right
My
arm.
back.
No, are you gonna show the back? The camera's right there, so you got to show the back. Oh, you have a sobriety tattoo,
Yeah, that's dope.
and you have a plane on your titty. You have a plane tattooed on your titty. Show the camera your titty plane. Titty shots on the fucking.
Dude, you have my favorite tattoos I've ever seen in the room.
What's your back tattoo? Like, what's it mean? Just means
So-
you're sober.
At the bottom is the San Diego skyline, and above it, there's a bunch of different skulls and whatnot. Those represent all the people I lost
The demons.
throughout recovery.
Oh, okay,
Oh
never mind.
wow.
People that I used with that I lost, people that relapsed and passed or went to prison or whatever. And it represents that moment when I turned from the evil in my life. I was running at that with everything I had. And then I turned to how can I change my life for the better? What's the next indicated step? How can I improve my life today? And it's just been that process ever since. So that snapshot of me reaching for God
Yeah.
and the chains being broken and then my sobriety date, which people don't recommend it, but I've stayed sober.
Fuck it, dude.
God removed the obsession. I hit my knees and asked God to remove it, and he did. And I haven't desired to drink since then in almost 14 years.
Motherfucker. I thought about getting it 2 sleeves. This one I was gonna call me Vita Loca, like my crazy life, and then
Checks
have a
out.
bunch of like jails and fucking
crazy
dumb
shit.
stories and shit. And this was gonna be me Vita Nueva, my new life, and it was gonna be like all about like just like having a dope life, traveling, fucking house, and just good life, good living. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I was gonna have my crazy life and my new life.
It's
And-
funny because the juxtaposition of the good and the bad and all the things like that,
Yeah.
it definitely makes up how I've done all my tattoos.
I kind of want to get a tattoo that says "Why are you staying sober today?" on the wrist. So anytime I go to reach for
Yeah,
a
I'm
drink
starting
or something.
to play with the idea of getting my hands done.
Oh no, don't do
It's
it.
yeah, that's the thing. Once you I
ran out
have
of
some on
room.
my with the webbing between my thumb and index, and then on my head, so it's really easy to go down that
Get your taint tatted first.
addictive
You know.
rabbit hole.
Just make
'cause
that-
Have you ever
I'm
had
addicted
your
to
Have you ever had
tattoo.
your nipples pierced?
No,
Okay, thank God.
Would you do that? Would you do it?
I've considered it.
What about a septum piercing? What do you feel about those?
I'm good.
Yeah,
I
good.
had my labret pierced, and that was it, and that was a long time ago.
But what do you think about girls with their septums pierced? Bad or good? Just say the word, 3-letter or 4-letter. What is it? Bad or a good thing?
Good. I think on the right person, any piercing or tattoo can look good.
Well, you're trying to be politically correct right now.
No, I'm being honest.
I'm just gonna say a blanket bad. You know what I mean? It's a blanket bad.
See, you're cutting off your opportunities here.
Right.
You know, it's all good. I'm married. I'm happy. My wife
See,
doesn't
that's
have her
the thing,
septum
yeah.
pierced. We're chilling. You know what I mean? Like everything's solved here. You know, it's just I just don't think it
Problem
like looks
solved.
good. You know, like when they roll it up in their nose and shit. You go to like Wiener Schnitzel or Dairy Queen, and the chick up front, you could totally see it rolled up in there because their manager's like, "Don't do it."
Yeah.
You know, it's like whatever, dude. You
I had to
know?
wear when I worked in the kitchen. I had to wear long sleeves because of my tattoos in the kitchen.
What? No one's
which
gonna see you.
sucked.
Like, is the steak gonna know
It was
that a
so
tattooed
hot.
fucker cooked
It was
it?
so hot in the kitchen. I had to wear long sleeves.
You were just sweating on the food instead of fucking
It's
showing your
brutal.
tats.
It's brutal. yeah.
Stupid. That's like less sanitary.
And they're just black sleeves, and you can't. I mean, what's the difference?
Honestly, whatever chef
it's
or
literally
manager.
the same shit.
That's
Yeah.
one thing. I'm gonna shout this out right now. Okay, I want this to be a fucking wide spread thing. Restaurant managers are the biggest douchebags in the world. If you've ever worked in a fucking restaurant,
I
you know
can't
exactly what I'm talking
not
about.
co-sign that.
Restaurant manager, if you're watching this, you're probably a douchebag. I've worked at restaurants. I've never met a cool restaurant manager that wasn't all micromanagey and fucking sweating like a motherfucker, making up rules that made no fucking
Talking
sense.
shit.
I'm talking
Calling
shit,
the police.
making politics in the restaurant. I'm fucking done with your shit. Restaurant managers, get fucked, dude. This is a personal message from me to you. And if you fucking ever been fucked by a restaurant manager, just take solace in knowing that we all are behind you. Fuck the restaurant management game, man.
That's poetic. You know who you are. And thank you. And that's a great way to end it.
Yeah.
Honestly, like restaurant managers, douchebags, bro.
Suck one.
Okay, guys, here it is. Shitface Sober is officially starting Asshole of the Week. Today's Asshole of the Week is restaurant managers. If
All
you
of 'em.
I like
have
it.
ever worked in a
I like
restaurant,
it.
you know exactly what I'm talking about. Restaurant managers micromanage your shit. They do politic bullshit games. They play favorites. They make you feel like a loser, like you're never going to get out of the restaurant industry. But the truth is those motherfuckers are never getting out of the restaurant
This one's
industry.
coming from a place of anger.
They're
Yeah, it
just
is.
on the restaurant's dick, dog. And you know what? Fuck you,
Just let 'em
restaurant
finish.
manager, you
Just let 'em
small,
finish.
primal-minded motherfucker, dude. Asshole of the week, restaurant manager, dude. And if you got a picture of your restaurant manager that's an asshole, put it in the
Yeah.
fucking comments, fam.
Turn it into a meme. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn. Right? I honestly, I can't think of somebody that's like a bigger asshole than a restaurant
Damn,
manager.
that got you fired up.
It
I
did.
felt that.
I got a
That was
couple in my
cathartic.
mind. You know? I got a couple. Okay,
So that was definitely directed towards somebody.
No, it was a somebody's.
I felt
Yeah,
That's why I said
too.
I got a funny
somebody's.
story. Okay, so when I was 18 years old, I got a job at a restaurant, right? This was before I really started using. So I get a job at this barbecue restaurant. They give you a bunch of shirts when you go there, but you have to pay rent on the shirts, which is like bullshit.
Wow.
Anyway, so I'm working at this barbecue restaurant. You know, a couple months in, I'm making like $100 a shift or whatever. So I go and buy a pound of weed. Within 2 days, I sold the pound of weed in ounces and quarter ounces and shit. I made $600. At 19 years old, I made $600 in 2 days. I felt like Pablo fucking Escobar. I was retarded.
Right.
Anyway, so I go to work
was
the next
retarded.
night. I'm doing the side work. If you're a restaurant worker, you know what fucking side work is. All of the dressings, I had to refill them and then cover them with saran
Yeah.
wrap. The fucking shelf that held them all smashed into the fucking refrigerator, and I was gonna have to go in there and grimy, like clean it all out with wet rags and shit. I was like, fuck this. I just made $600. I'm a drug dealer now. I'm quitting. So I went straight to the fucking restaurant manager. I fucking went up to him and I was like, here's your fucking shitty shirt, dude. I'm not tipping anyone out tonight. Get fucked. I'm on my fucking journey now.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
Fuck you,
wow.
I'm out. Fuck you, fuck you,
Thank
fuck you.
you.
And yeah,
Yes.
you know, it felt good though. It
Yeah.
felt satisfying because the guy was like such like a power monger bastard.
What did he
you
say
know?
to you? Anything?
He's like, you sure you don't want to tip people out and finish your side work and leave with respect? I was like, nah, dog.
No,
I'm
I
fucking.
don't. I
I'm,
already
hitting-
took the low road. Isn't it obvious?
I'm on the streets now, bruh. You know? There it is,
That's
dog.
great.
That was my fucking restaurant story.
I like it.
You know? Another restaurant story. Did I tell this one about how I worked at this restaurant? And like I was going on spring break to Mexico, right, with one of the other employees, and they approved his time off, but they didn't approve my time off. Huge bullshit thing in restaurants too. You can't have time off. Shut up, bitch. I'm taking fucking my time off. So I'm like 21 years old. I'm going to spring break, and you know, they told me my time's not approved, and I'm like, well, I'm going. So I'm gonna come back when I'm back, and hopefully I'm on the schedule. I go to fucking spring break, have a fucking great time, come back with my boy. He's on the schedule. I'm not. I go to the manager. He's like, oh, well, you're not on the schedule. You're fired. I told you if you fucking took the time off, you're fired. I was like, all right, peace. Went back and hit the streets, dude. And then I was sober. 2 years later, I was fucking in jail, and I was fucked.
That went well.
I know. I shouldn't have gone to spring break. I think that's where it really went bad, when I chose spring break over my restaurant job. Whatever.
I bet those managers are still there.
They probably are. Honestly, should we call them right now? What time is it? It's like back there, it's like 10:30 in the morning. They probably haven't started their day. But I bet if we called them and asked for them, they would fucking be there, dude. Anyways, it's almost time to go. Thank you, Danny M, for fucking coming on the show.
Yes.
If any of you guys want advice from Danny M on how you can get your life better, or any fucking questions you have about how he got to where he is today, he will gladly share that with you for fun and for free.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. How do we feel good today? What is our natural high? It is by helping other people. So I get it. When you think, oh, Jeff and Kyle and their guests want to help you, this is weird. It feels too good to be true or salesy. They're going to sell me something. No. When I help you, I feel better about myself. It's like a natural high, right? So I'm encouraged to help you because I want to fucking feel good. So when I help you, it fucking feels good.
It gets me out of my head to think about someone else. And almost always, I benefit just as much, if not more. Like, it feels like cheating. It's like a cheat code. Like, you help other people, you help yourself, you make friends, you develop community. People spread the word about what you're good at, what you do in life, what you're passionate about. Next thing you know, you're sitting in a warehouse doing a podcast.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised nobody's created a podcast called The Gangbang, dude. You know, but that's for another story, another day, you know? But yeah, anyways, yeah, what are we out here now, dude? We good?
Yeah.
We're good. All right, guys. Thanks for fucking watching, man. There it is. I fucking zoned out.
Yeah,
man.
you did. You did.
There was my zone out.
Lost you.
Yeah. All right, boys. But look, thank you guys for supporting us, and thank you for watching Shitface Sober. We're fucking grateful. Danny, I'm grateful that you're sober today and that you're a member of our fucking community, and you're a fucking useful human being, and no matter what your head tells you, you're a fucking winner in my book, bro.
I appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Danny.
That's what's up. And
Thanks
you
for
guys are
having me,
fucking winners for putting time in to listen to sobriety messages and think about changing your fucking life today. And if you've already made the decision to change, guess what? Fucking congrats, man. You're a winner. You didn't fuck your life up today, and you weren't a havoc on the fucking world. Shitface Sober out.